Gaming laptops this year are on a whole new level. With Nvidia's new RTX 50 series and Intel's latest Arrow Lake H chips finally here, things just got a lot more exciting. Whether you're into fast-paced shooters, open-world adventures, or just want something that runs everything smoothly, this year's got some seriously good options. So, in this video, we're checking out 7 of the best gaming laptops to buy, from budget-friendly picks to full-on powerhouses. Let's get started. Firstly, the Zephyrus M16 kinda surprised us with how much it packs without being bulky. You pick it up and it feels light for what it is. We threw it in our backpack and honestly forgot we were carrying a gaming machine. The outside has this clean matte finish with tiny dotted textures that catch the light just a bit. Nothing too flashy, but still cool. Now when you flip it open, the screen is where things really hit. Colors are bold, the brightness is sharp, and when things move on screen, they feel smooth, not choppy. That's especially helpful if you play games like CS:GO or Warzone, where every split second matters. Under the hood, you've got enough power to run pretty much anything today. It loads games fast, handles editing clips, and doesn't start overheating when pushed. Even the keyboard feels satisfying to type on, just a little small on the arrows. If you're someone who likes power, but also moves around a lot, this one finds a sweet spot between performance and being actually portable. Now let's talk about the Razer Blade 16. This one brings a mix of clean design and performance. It's got that all-metal feel, sleek, durable, and slim enough to carry in a backpack without it feeling like a workout. What really caught our attention though was the screen. You can switch between 2 modes. One gives you sharp, ultra-detailed visuals, and the other focuses purely on high-speed gameplay. So whether you're editing footage or locked into a shooter, the screen adapts to what you need. Inside, this machine handles whatever we throw at it. High-end games, video editing, multitasking, you name it. The gameplay felt smooth, fast, and super responsive. Now sure, it does warm up during intense use, but the cooling setup holds it together better than we expected. Battery life isn't bad either, enough for casual work through most of the day. If you're someone who wants performance without giving up portability or design, and you're cool with the higher price, the Blade 16 checks a lot of boxes. It's great for gamers who also create or just want something that looks sharp and works hard. Alright, moving into premium categories now. The Msi Titan 18HX. Right away the size stands out. It's big, it's heavy, and it feels more like a full gaming setup packed into a laptop body. But that size brings in a massive 18-inch screen that looks amazing. The colors pop, and movement feels smooth thanks to that fast refresh. Whether you're editing, gaming, or watching content, it feels immersive. Inside, it's packed with power. Gameplay was sharp, frame rates were consistent, and the visuals felt high-end across every title we tested. The keyboard is mechanical, and we really liked that solid, tactile feedback. It just feels right for gaming. The cooling system is built to handle the load, so it didn't overheat even during long sessions. You also get a ton of space, both in storage and memory, which means you're not going to hit limits anytime soon. Sure, it's not made for travel, but for gamers, streamers, or creators who want everything in one place, the Titan delivers. It's like having a full desktop rig, only more flexible. Alright, this one right here, the Msi Katana 17, is built for people who mostly stay in one spot and want their laptop to feel closer to a gaming tower. It's got a bigger frame, so the screen's nice and wide. That helps when you're locked into a match or even just binging shows. It feels more open and less cramped. The visuals refresh really fast, so aiming in FPS games feels smooth and snappy. It lights up too. The keyboard glows with colored zones, and the WASD keys are easy to spot when you're mid-fight. Inside, the way it handles games is what really caught our attention. You load into big open-world games and it just flows. There's a setup in there that cools both the brain and graphics together, so you're not sitting next to a jet engine but still getting good temps. It boots fast, runs heavy stuff without slowing down, and doesn't choke when you're multitasking. If you're someone who wants to play heavy games without thinking too much about upgrading soon, this one's got enough room to grow with you. Upcoming is the Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. This one's for the people who want high-end gaming in a smaller, lighter package. It's a 14-inch laptop that doesn't feel small when you're using it. The build is strong with its full metal body, and it feels premium all around. The OLED display adds a really rich and vivid look to whatever's on screen, and movement feels fast and snappy, especially when you're deep into a fast-paced game. Now, what surprised us most was how smooth everything felt, even while juggling tasks or switching between apps. The RAM handles multitasking with ease, and we didn't run into slowdowns, even with heavy games or editing. It runs cooler than we expected, and battery life easily lasted through most of the day when we weren't gaming hard. Sure, the keyboard's a bit tight at first, but it doesn't take long to get used to. For the price, it's offering real value. If you're a gamer who travels, or a student who wants high performance without carrying a brick, this one fits that lifestyle really well. Let's move on to the Aorus 17X from Gigabyte, and this one brings raw performance with a bold look. It's built for people who want their games to run as fast and smoothly as possible. That big 17-inch screen looks crystal clear with sharp detail, and the refresh rate really makes a difference, especially in shooters or racing games where quick reaction matters. Now inside, everything feels fast. Games boot up quickly, frame rates stay high, and multitasking never slows us down. You can run a game, stream, and have background apps open without it feeling overloaded. The cooling setup plays a huge role here. Even after long hours, the laptop stayed in control and didn't feel like it was overheating. It also gives you room to expand, so you're not stuck if you want to add more later. It's definitely not a budget choice, but what you get is serious energy efficiency built into a laptop that's ready for gaming, work, or both. This one feels right for someone who needs performance without building out a full desktop. Just set it down, plug in, and you're ready to roll. Now let's wrap things up with the Dell G16. This one's more balanced and feels like something built for both everyday use and gaming. When we opened it up, the clean design stood out. It's not flashy, so you could take this into a class or a meeting without it screaming, "Gamer." But don't let that fool you, because once we launched a game, it held its own just fine. The display has a sharp and smooth look, and fast-paced scenes came through clearly. It doesn't have some of those extra flashy features like mini LED or perky lighting, but the basics are solid and dependable. Performance stayed consistent even with modern games, and it didn't get crazy hot either. The cooling system kept it running quiet most of the time, and battery life was enough to handle regular use through the day. You're not paying a fortune here, but you're also not missing out on the gaming experience. It fits nicely for someone who wants a good gaming setup that can double as a daily laptop for work, school, or even creative projects. So, these are the 7 best gaming laptops to buy this year. Which one would you go for? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.